goodness. Welcome in. Come on in. I know it's going to take a few minutes to get you all in here, so I'm just going to do some simple things around my table while I'm waiting for you. I'm also signing in on my own YouTube channel on my phone, so in case I lose the chat, I can find it in here. Yes, I do have to do that sometimes. All right. Hope everybody's well coming in. Dee. All right. Oh, hopefully I don't have the. Yes, the stereo sound. All right, I'll turn this one down. Okay. I'm going to watch me while we play. But anyways. All right. Well, I'm here. We're going to start shuffling, but I want to do my singing bowl first. I like to have everybody here when I do the singing bowl. But I do know one thing. When you go back and watch it later, it'll still be there. This is my beautiful singing bowl. I love my singing bowl. I don't know how well it works holding it. I see a lot of people holding it, but then I have this thing that it makes work better. So we'll see. We're going to try it both ways. Just so you know, I'm Intuitive Niche. I'm doing my live today here on YouTube. My description box doesn't have my connection to Venmo and Cash App, but all my other videos do. So if you need to go back or whatever, I don't have the ability at this point in time because I don't have enough subscribers to get those fun little, nice little chat things that we can get. But I'm working on it. And in case you didn't know, there's my little sweet pea hanging out with us today. Later, I'm going to see my babes, my grandbaby boys, and my son and my daughter-in-law. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, it might work. See the dust. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get some clearing. See, it don't work that well when it's in your hand. I don't. Okay. I tried it. It didn't work. Now we're going to hold it the other way. This way. Okay. This helps clear the air, removes negativity. Take a nose breathe in and out. Enjoy the noise, the tuning. I have tuning forks too. I haven't tried them yet. We're clearing the energy. We're inviting our angels and ancestors, our spirit guides, our ancestors, yes. Definitely love some guidance from the ancestors, helping to get the energy for all those who'll join me or those who will catch this as a video later on. I'll do it again somewhere in the middle of the video so maybe others can actually enjoy that moment. Yeah. Okay. So, in about a week, I'll be alone in my apartment with my sweet pea. Yes, I will. It's amazing sometimes to think about it. It's been a little while since I've had my own place. So I'm kind of excited and terrified because then I get to pay all the bills, right? So donation information, Venmo, Cash App, friends and family if you use the Venmo. You can find all of that in my community page. I also have an Amazon. We have to type it in though. The link didn't process over from Amazon to my YouTube, but you can type it in. Or you can just go find me on Amazon. All right. We're shuffling up the Everyday Witch Tarot today to start this conversation, this love, this reading. I know it's a Friday afternoon here where I am. Beautiful sunny day, about 55 degrees. I like spring. We've had some 75, 80 degree days. And as long as it's not overwhelmingly hot and humid with that kind of weather, it feels pretty nice. But when you're having an 80-degree day and you have to turn on an air conditioner in the middle of April, I have a problem with that. I don't like air conditioning, but it's okay. Ooh, first card out, Three of Swords. And it was in reverse when I pulled the card. It was in reverse. But I always do my cards upright. This just talks about you having some healing. Three Swords in reverse is about healing. Let's see what else we get. Wow, every day is not throwing me some cards. Let's see. Should I shuffle in front of you? I can't with the way my cards are. But the Two of Wands. So you're standing there and you have the earth in your hands. You have the nice little kitty and your little wand there. Yes, your Two of Wands has you thinking. Don't worry, just take action. This is an action card as well. Two of Wands. You're thinking about where you've come, what you've done, and what you want to do next. The same thing with the next step is the Three of Wands, which we didn't get yet, but the Three of Swords and then the Two of Wands. It's kind of like going backwards. So you might still be in a heartbreak mode. What kind of actions are you taking? What are you doing? How are you getting through one day to the next? Okay. There's the Three Cups. If you've been on my TikTok, I did a couple of readings this morning. Well, just a little while ago, I put up a video of and that deck that I used there also had the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of celebration coming in. Your time. Yeah, I can talk. The timing of your Three of Cups to back it up with the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay. So you are celebrating something. I'm celebrating in my mind that it's spring and there's no more snow on the ground. The wind gets a little chilly at night, but I can take that. Amazing. The Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles back to back under your Three of Cups. So, and the Star card too. All right. Yeah. So you're not losing hope. That's for sure. All right. Let's keep going. Let's shuffle some more. So far, you started this reading with the Three of Swords. So, Three of Swords talks about heartbreak and pain. Confirmation if you heard my ding. All right. Three of Swords is also about healing and allowing yourself to heal. And when I said this card fell out in reverse, but I don't do reversals, I will tell you by the energy of the card that you're healing. Okay. So that is bringing you backwards almost to the Two of Wands, where you trying to wonder where the hell you need to go, what you need to do next, how you're feeling, right? Then we have the Star card, the Three of Cups card, the Nine and the Nine of Pentacles and Cups. Wish fulfillment, building your legacy, celebrating your win, and the Star card, never losing hope. You understand? This is a magnificent reading already. So we're going to get a different deck in a minute, but this deck is still talking to me. Okay. Seven of Swords. All right, so let's be a little bit leery, a little bit held back, because this one even looks like they're up to no good. You know what I mean? They could be doing something to help, but I don't know. What is your perspective? Because this is also about your perspective and how you see things. Maybe changing up what you see, how you see it. A lot of people would say this is a liar, cheater, thief, deception. Yeah. But others would say maybe instead of seeing bad in everything that is going on around you, try to figure out if that's the negativity coming from you because of your past, of things that might have happened to. But listen, there's no need to be negative. You're celebrating, right? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Maybe somebody's trying to steal your happiness. Yeah? Maybe somebody's trying to mimic you or mirror you like my camera. It's mirroring me because this is my left side. But what you see on my left is that beautiful doggy over there and this beautiful bit of deception. I do feel deception there. So somebody has been not necessarily being truthful, but change your perception. Try to figure out why. You could prevent something, okay? Queen of Wands fell out also. Action, very much. Arrogance, obstinance. Be careful. See your little dragon? She don't give a shit. She got all of her protection in place. She earned her rank. She doesn't need anybody else, not even the king. She doesn't even need the high priestess. She thinks she's better than the high priestess. Okay? No. Nobody's better than anybody, but this one here is arrogance and maybe a little bit confident. This is Aries season. Wait a minute. In my mind. No, we're past Aries season. Sorry. We are in Taurus. Taurus, the bull. My brain, my third eye is foggy today. I did light up my candles and my incense today. I did. Make sure you're liking and sharing my video if it's a video by the time you get to it. 9 of Wands. Perseverance. So now you've got 3 nines. Numerology 999. Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments over there. Knight of Pentacles. We like the Knight of Pentacles. He's a little slow, doesn't move very fast, but he has all the information about your material wealth, your finances, and how to stay grounded and connected and making sure you're able to keep them. Yeah, he helps you be hopeful, the Star card. And this Star card, she is completely in the water there. And some of the Star cards that you will see, she's just dipping her toes in, like not really taking the chance. But this one here, exactly showing you what it's about. As above, so below. Right? What's meant for you will not pass you by. I'm trying to figure out, that's a kitty over there. Every one of these cards has a cat in them. So I have a reader I listen to that I love dearly, and she calls it the Cat Tarot. She's a wonderful reader, too. I think we need a new deck, though. What do you think? Let's see. I'll shuffle it a few more times. We'll see. Any other cards for this? Okay, we got one more. The Tower. Wow. The Tower card. So, something unexpected, a shock. You didn't know it was coming. You didn't feel it coming. You didn't see it coming. It's something you don't know. All right. Well, we'll keep that one up here. Because the 3 of Wands down at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. See how he's trying to stir up his own ocean. Everything he's earned. He or she, obviously. The salamander, the wand, and the kitty cat down there on the grass. They're all coming together, and if it looks like a hat, right? It looks like a hat, yeah. So this witch ain't taking no business, no shit. We're gonna make sure that we go after that next best thing because we're gonna create it, okay? All right. Let's pull out some dark moon. We just had a new moon, and we're headed to the full moon on May 1st. Yeah, May 1st. My roommate moves out. He's getting married in a month. He's extremely happy, and I'm happy for him, of course, and Trish, his fiance. But there are some things underwritten here. This is my place now. My name is the only name on the lease. I was thinking about a roommate. If I can't find a way to make more money, I might need a roommate anyways. But I know that it'll be okay. Something will come my way, one way or the other. But I have to look at what's going on inside me, right? With the Dark Moon cards, the Dark Moon Oracle deck. This will pick out for all of us. I mean, we have celebration. We have the Star card. We have 3 nines and 9 of cups and 9 of pentacles and 9 of wands. You have persevered, received your wish fulfillment, and are almost there on building your legacy. And legacy takes more than 5 minutes, right? You can't just get it tomorrow. A legacy is a lifetime. It's what you build. It's not necessarily monetary. It's also about who you are, what you pass down, and your morals and your ethics and your beliefs and your traditions, right? The 7 of Swords still lingering here. Be careful of offers of the 9 of Pentacles is right. I put the 9 of Pentacles there not realizing it, but just be aware of somebody who's might have an offer too good to be true. Because you are already receiving the Tower, right? Bringing in something unexpectedly. So just be aware of somebody. I'm not sure if this is good or bad, right? It doesn't feel negative to me, only because we have a celebration going on. We have the 3 nines, 999 in the comments to claim this, okay? But we really need to take a look at the Dark Moon Oracle cards here. The Dark Moon is about you and how you're seeing things and how you're feeling about things and what maybe you need to do, okay? And the first card that falls out is introspection. Introspection. I'm going to read that card because this isn't my deck, number 1. And number 8. Number 8. All right. Introspection. This card holds the energy of the Dark Moon in Scorpio. Ooh. And I'm a Libra with a Scorpio moon, urging you to pause and reflect on the deeper layers of your life. So that would be this card, right? 2 of Wands, right? But remember, you also have the 3. You have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands, and 3 nines. It's a time for soul searching. Just as a snake sheds its skin, you're being offered the opportunity to let go of the past now. We have just been talking about that, haven't we? Old beliefs, attachments, and patterns, making space for renewal and growth. Building your own legacy. When this card appears, it's a call to stop distracting yourself from what truly matters. Avoid superficial diversions and frivolities, and instead dive deep into your subconscious mind. Look closely at the hidden truths, desires, and motivations that have shaped your current situation. So I'll use me as an example. I'm excited to finally have my place again, but at the same time, I'm absolutely terrified. Because let's be real, I have money put aside towards the rent, and I might not have it all by the 1st. I have till the 5th, all right, but my next paycheck after that is the 8th. But if I start digging into next month's money for the beginning of the month's rent, then I'm taken away from the following month. If my money doesn't increase somehow, I will not make it more than probably 2 to 3 months here. And I need to find my way with that. Okay, so are you stuck? Understanding yourself better will illuminate the best path forward. Uncovering these layers may bring uncomfortable truths to light, but also provide clarity on how you arrived at this point and what steps you need to take next. So what do I need to do next, right? So, I mean, this is just an example, and I tell you guys all the time, I'm not afraid to share my life. I'm very open and honest And I'll be honest and blunt with you as well if you ask me a question, because it's just who I am and my experiences. And my intuition is usually pretty dead on. It's almost scary sometimes. But I'm not right about everything. I'm not right about everybody, because everybody else has free will and can make their own decisions. And as much as the message I can give you here, consider whether there is more to the story. Remember that not talking about something doesn't make it go away, right? Dig deeper for answers. Tread cautiously, as there may be danger around the situation, right? So now we'll talk about that dangerous situation here with your Knight of Pentacles, because we're talking about your finances in a way, or at least mine in this situation of my offering of, and the Seven of Swords, right? Tread cautiously, as there may be danger around this situation, right? And the Tower, okay? So be mindful, but also be bold and take action. So I'm trying to figure out what action I need to take, because I've been waiting now for 9 weeks for a decision on a job I applied for within my current situation. It is a promotion. Money will still be tight if I get this job, but it will be better. And I will have a better shot at taking care of business, anyways. And of course, I still have my jewelry and my Reiki and my personal readings that I do for a fee. You can, reach out to my emails, which is in my chat here, and request anything. Pricing is normal pricing right now. I don't have any. I'm not running any specials. So if you would like a bracelet or a reading or energy healing of any kind, I've been practicing more again on myself, and I have my table and chair that I'm going to set up in my other room when my roommate does move out, and get that set up. Can you recognize that you can heal your life? What did I just talk about? Reiki, right? Energy healing to heal self, to heal your mind, your soul. If your question involves a relationship, know that it's likely karmic in nature. The challenges you're facing are part of a soul level lesson, helping you grow and evolve. The dark moon in Scorpio invites you to embrace change, shed what no longer serves you, and move forward with a clearer sense of purpose and direction. So, this card really wants you to dig deep, okay? Introspection, and stop feeling so down about yourself, okay? Remember where you've come from, remember who you are, and remember where you're going. And yes, you are going there. All right, let's pull another. Let's see what else we got. This is pretty deep reading. I hope you all, if you didn't catch, the live, at least you can go back and watch it. See, when I do things like that on TikTok, I have to download the thing and upload it, and it doesn't always play the whole video. Because my videos can be long when I'm live. Sometimes I'm on for an hour and a half, 2 hours on a TikTok live. Yes, we must find balance. Find balance. This is a Libra thing, right? It's a swords. Finding balance, going within, realizing what you already have, and not beating yourself up because you might not necessarily be where you want to be. You don't have to. Just remember how far you came. Where were you when you started? Okay? What did you do for yourself? Okay? Any other cards from this Black Moon, Dark Moon Oracle deck? Okay, well, this one wanted to come out. All right, we got, ego. Oh, yes. So the ego can definitely be an issue in the situation, because it'll help us or it can hurt us, right? Ego is about what you've grown up with, what you've been taught, your morals and ethics growing up. Who have you become in this picture? All right. So you need to find balance between the going deep and your ego. Because your ego is telling you, no, this ain't going to work for me. Hell with that. I'm moving on. See ya. See ya. And then you move on and you're like, wait a minute. Did they say that? Oh, maybe I should go back and watch that again. You're going to miss something in the message if you don't listen to the whole message. But maybe for you, and I'm not talking about the message I'm giving here, I'm talking about conversations, growing up, and the things you were taught and you learned as you go along. And this is what you need to focus on. It's almost like the Hierophant wants to show up here, and we are going to grab another deck here. I just think that you need to know inside of you, with the Three of Wands, to remember where you come from. Because I think a lot of us do not understand that by going within, you can see what's holding you back, right? I love this card. Isn't it beautiful? And by getting out of your own way and getting your ego out of the way, you can then find the balance you need, right? Find the balance and stop tearing your own ass up because you don't know which way to go. And the next card here with the Everyday Witch Tarot is balance, Two of Pentacles. So confirmation, right? Confirmation. You're coming from within with the Two of Wands. You're figuring it out. You're remembering where you came from and all that you have already worked for and already have. And you're finding your balance. You're celebrating. You are taking on the role of the Queen of Wands and kicking ass as you go. And there's people that don't like that. There's somebody around you that is not happy with that. Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, thief. Perspective. Remember, your perspective on this situation is going to make a big difference how that tower hits because you don't see it coming. And we are not sure here if this is your Knight of Pentacles or if the Knight of Pentacles is the liar, cheater, thief. One thing we are positive of with this so far, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles, building your wealth, your material wealth, getting grounded and connected. And Nine of Wands, persevering in your actions to take care of business, personal, pleasure, or occupation, okay? And once you figure that out, the balance comes in. Stay strong, don't lose hope, and dig in. Go all the way in. Don't take a little step in like you're getting in a pool and you're dealing with the water and as above, so below. Do you see it? As above, so below. Get in there. Dig in it. Don't take the high road. Take the road you're meant to be on because you are meant to heal and let go. That tower is going to make you let go. And then you are getting together with your people, your support group, the people that believe in you and trust you and take you at your word, who know you are who you are, those who will back your ass up when you're not in the room with them. Those are the people you want around you when you're celebrating. And when that tower hits, it's karma, right? It brings good and bad karma, so it can go either way. I'm going to grab another deck over here. I got a brand new deck that I want to share with you guys too. Yes. Oh, ba-doo. Okay, sorry. I had to get up. My back is killing me today. I go to the surgeon on May 28th. Pray I don't need to have surgery. I really don't need to have surgery. But this deck is called the Grimoire of Shadows Oracle deck. So we are going to stick with the shadows stuff for a little bit because the shadows is the thing we need to deal with. This is what helps us heal, deal with what we're doing to ourselves with the ego, right? And then move forward. And I feel like there's a little bit more to this story that I don't know. Like, what is the tower, and why is this person, the Seven of Swords, coming into your life trying to mess it up in the first place? And how is it you haven't seen it? Or maybe you have. Let's see. Shuffle this beautiful deck and look at the deck. Isn't it gorgeous? That's on the bottom of the deck already, but the veil of mystery is what we're talking about, right? Do not hide from the unknown. Within mystery lies wisdom. What you fear may be calling to awaken you. So this is why we're going within, right? All right, so let's keep shuffling. We'll get that shuffling down. I got a little evil thought there. I'm sorry. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. Money comes to last. Yes, it does. And after we use this deck, we are definitely going to use the next tarot deck to finish it. And we're going to pull a fairy card and a number card for you today as well. Please don't let me forget if you're here. 999 if you claim this reading so far. It's amazing, right? All right, we got it shuffled. First card off the top. Starlit path, yes. You are being guided by light unseen. Even when the road ahead feels uncertain, trust that the stars know your way. See the star? I'm excited about the star card because not only do we have the Three of Cups where all the stars are with the moon, by the full moon, right? I feel like you're going to know. And that star is shining brightly as above, so below, right? That's the biggest point in this reading. So let's see. We're going to shuffle again because I felt the need to shuffle. All right. Second card. All right. Heart of Nature. So here we are. Confirmation of this card, right? Heart of Nature. You are a part of all that grows. Let love connect you to the living world. Its pulse beats within your heart. So we're going into hermit mode a little too much. That's how I feel with this card. Right. So you need to step out, not hide. You need to allow your heart to heal. To do that, you have to laugh, you have to cry, you have to go through the motions of every day and see that you're not alone. Okay? You are not alone in this world. And that third card, Spirit Flame, you are the light that unites all elements. Let your fire glow softly. Your spirit is eternal and whole. So someone out there may even be a healer. Kind of like me. I am a Reiki practitioner with energy healing. I am a jewel, Haven Jewels. I make jewelry, but I create jewels. So it's not all about the jewelry. Okay. It's about the stones, the crystals, and, wherever I might put them in a candle, in some resin, So the things that you can carry with you that will also be healing, right? All right. Let's see if this deck has any other messages for this reading today. We have the Six of Wands sitting right in my face right now from the Everyday Witch Tarot. Yeah. You know what that is, right? You know what that is. That's victory. Next to the star card and the celebration of the Three of Cups and the Starlit Path, another star card. You are healing. You are allowing healing. And you are stronger than you ever gave yourself credit for, right? We can live by the moon, the stars, and we can live by the life and the crystals and the guidance of others. Many people are very upset about people like me, readers. I don't need the cards to read. The cards just help guide the reading. I can talk to you in a room and tell you what you need to know. I can hold your hands or a piece of jewelry, or that's the kind of person I am. And I call it an intuitive empath with very strong empathic skills. I'm not a medium that I know of yet. I'm not a psychic. I can't give you the lottery numbers. I would love to. But the guidance I give comes from the spirits, the guides, the ancestors, the angels, the source, whatever it may be for you, Jesus, the Lord. Um, I believe in Jesus and all of that. And I have read the Bible. I've read pieces and parts of the different versions of Bibles. I really want people to understand that Jesus himself was a guide. He brought you and I together by giving up his own life to save ours. So before you speak on the Bible, and I'm not going to go there because I don't believe in a lot of different things in the religious speakings, because it is written by man. It is not necessarily written by experience. And that might bother some people with my thoughts, but we have to take it as it is and understand that we are all here on this earth, on this plane, right here, right now, together. And what is going on in this world is driving me crazy. I don't watch the news, but oh my God, it still finds its way to me because there must be something in it I need to know. But I'm so disappointed with so many higher ups in the world that I can't watch it every day. It's like, it's really not allowed to taint my own beliefs by living by the fake news. And I will say fake news because a lot of it's made up as they go. All right, to your next card, the 3 cards, 3 more fell out of this deck, and I want to make sure, well, actually 4. Wheel of Time. Okay, Wheel of Time. I can't take this to that level here on that venue. YouTube is frowning against all of that. So please don't encourage it in the comments either when you write later on. But we are just in a very bad place as America these days. And it's sad to see. And it's almost pathetic. 2 presidents in a row. Why are we allowed to be in that position? We are clearly demented about what's going on in the world, and we're creating wars we don't need to. And that's all I got to say about that. I will get back to our reading, even though it does play a very heavy role in what's going on with our everyday lives, food, the cost of it, gas, the cost of it, and all the things that we're all trying to get by. And here I am now in my own place trying to make it by myself. You know how hard that's going to be? I might need a second job if my business doesn't pick up, because obviously I'm here to help you. So I ask for donations, but I know a lot of people don't have the money. I know that I ask for support in all kinds of ways that I can to help guide you. And it helps keep building my channel. So like it, share it, subscribe here to YouTube. That's important. It helps the algorithm to put me out there so people see me and people get the messages. So I'm helping more people. So if you can't donate, that's fine. If I'm helping you in another way, that's what's important to me. But I am terrified here, living alone, whether I'm going to make it by May 1st. I got to figure it out. But, it's only a few days away, right? So those are those shadow moments, right? That one right there that you just heard come out of my mouth. That's my shadow saying, maybe I'm not good enough, right? Maybe I won't make it. Maybe I won't be able to keep my own place. It's sad because I really love living in my apartment here. I don't know what it is. I think it could be the area itself that I love so much, but I really don't want to move. I don't have any options either. It's not like I have, $2,500 to go move somewhere else. I don't. It takes money to move as it does to live, right? So I'd rather try to make it here because I like it and I like my neighbors in the neighborhood. than try to find a way to move when I don't have any money to do that, right? So I'm here with you guys, struggling just like everybody else. And I work every day, and they cut my hours, and I still go to work and clock in. And I bust my ass and I do the best job I can do. And I'm worried about this surgery I might have to have. You see all the negatives there? Like, I'm using my life, my shadows that I'm working on to help you understand how to kind of get around it and try to just keep it positive. Okay. You got to do what makes you positive. So, like today, I'm doing my readings and I'm doing a live because I really enjoy a live, even though I don't have only a couple people here with me. It's okay because I know it's a video you're going to watch later. You might choose to connect later, and it's fine. I want to make sure the message gets to you. So, the next card here, life moves in sacred circles. Each turn brings wisdom. Be patient, for everything arrives when it's meant to. As above, so below. This confirms not only the wheel of fortune and time and divine timing, but the star card, right? You already had the star card. As above, so below. When it's meant to be, it will. Dream conjuring is your next card. Your dreams are messages from your higher self. Listen closely. They reveal what your heart already knows. And I'm going to give you the best advice ever because I can't do it yet. I dream every night now that I'm on this medication and I sleep better finally. Um, but when I wake up, there's very, very little that I can remember about the dream itself or why I'm dreaming it. Or sometimes I'll say, why was I dreaming about that? And then it's gone. As like I didn't even have a second to write down what I was dreaming about. It was gone already. And I couldn't bring it back. And here's the problem. Wake up, remember, write. Don't speak, don't try to go pee, don't do nothing. Just write it down real fast. Here's the problem. I'm a little older, I have to pee. So my mind is from the dream and get to the bathroom, okay? I'm sure we're all there. When we get there, doesn't matter who you are, how old you are. In the morning, you got to pee, you got to pee. You got to get up and go pee, right? Okay. So listen closely. They reveal what your heart already knows. So one night I was dreaming about, I can tell you one or two that I might have remembered, bees. Okay, so my daughter is a beekeeper and she was showing me videos of her bees and stuff during the day. So I don't know if it was the same night or the next night. Now I found myself dreaming about bees, and I am terrified of bees because my best friend, who was allergic to bees, got stung by a bee and died. And yes, my dear friend Pam, love her, and I know she's with me every day. This tattoo you see right here. Okay, I gotta get my mirror right. That's the symbol of joy in Chinese, and I got that to for her and I in our friendship when she passed. Okay, so dream conjuring. I was dreaming about bees because we were probably talking about bees, right? So it's okay. And she was excited about her bees and how nice and sweet they are this time around, and whatever. Um, but in my dream, what I recall was the bees were hovering over my head like a bowl shape over my head. And and when I walked away, I was shivering and crying, but trying to stay quiet because I didn't want to get them active, right? I want to try to like keep myself down and walk away. In my mind, I'm thinking like this. I realize they're protecting me. They're doing something for me. And then I just was lost after that. I don't remember anything else about that dream. I just knew the bees were there. So now, today I went for a walk, right? I took the dog for a walk and I'm walking through the field and there's one bee, and 5 deer. And the couple of deer were coming towards my dog, my little sweet pea. And I didn't know whether to be worried about it or not. She's the same color as them, maybe they're thinking, I think they could smell the difference, right? I mean, animals have a very intense ability of smell. So they could smell that it wasn't a deer, but it's an animal that looked their color. So maybe they were, a couple of them were coming closer to me, and I didn't really think about it. I just kind of stood still and gave them their space because I love them as much as anything, right? And Sweet Pea, of course, wanted to go play, so I'm holding on for dear life. So if I didn't have a leash on this dog, she'd be gone. I'm telling you, she's got the beagle pug thing going for her. She's got the nose to the ground, and when she sees something like that, whether it's ducks, geese, deer, it don't matter out in my fields here. She wants to go to it, chase it, and then she's afraid of it. She's a weird dog, but she is. Um, so adorable, and it's funny to watch her reaction. And then when I see the deer coming closer, I'm like, oh, should I be all right with this? Is it going to be okay? I don't know. So then they started to cross the road. A car came, scared them away a little bit. So everything was okay. And so now I cross the street so I can go into the field where they were and walk back towards my apartment. And there's one bee circling me widely. Like it wasn't anywhere near me, but I could hear it. I knew it was buzzing. And I said it before it showed up to Sweet Pea. I said, I think we should move on. I hear bees. Like a big nest of bees. I hear bees. And I don't know if there was a big nest, and I certainly wasn't going to go look for it. But the one bee, there was just one bee, and it circled me as we were walking closer back towards my apartment, and a wide swing around me. And I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. See you, bye. That was a bee in my mind warning me that I needed to go back. So maybe the deer weren't having good intentions there. Maybe there might have been a problem. I don't know, but I feel like the bee protected me. But I was afraid of it at the same time because I'm like, it was a big bee, it wasn't no little bee. So maybe there is a nest over that way, and I might want to mention that to the landlord too. But they showed up from my dream, like, okay. So the connection was there, right? But it's a couple of days apart, so I'm not sure what to think of it. Roots of Ancients is your next card. You are never alone. The strength of those before you flows through your veins. Stand tall in their wisdom. Stand tall in their wisdom. Not all of them were smart. Not all of them have wisdom. I don't care who you are. You have family members that are just plain fucking idiots. And you have friends that way, and you have enemies that way. I know. I love my family no matter what, but some of them ain't too bright. So don't always assume that you have to follow through by doing the lessons there. Maybe learn the lesson in a different way. And I call that clarification if you heard my dinging notification. Sometimes you need to learn what not to do from them. So that's how I take the roots of ancients, okay? An elixir of life. You are being renewed from the inside out. Let vitality flow through your body and spirit. Life returns to you in gentle waves. So you've been going through it as we've talked about. The tower is coming, or has already come, or about to show up. I feel like for most, it's about to show up. So just be aware. Like I said, with the Seven of Swords and somebody not necessarily being honest. So the Eternal Flame is the last card we're going to pull from this deck. Your spirit is everlasting. Even when you feel lost, the flame within continues to burn bright and true. Okay? The Eternal Flame. All right. Now we're going to use this tarot deck, the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Okay? And that'll be our last deck of. We're calling in now for clarifiers. Okay? We're looking for clarification to see how this may affect our finances, how this may affect our hope, because we had 17 twice, two different decks. Yeah, and the ego, number 17, right? And finding balance twice, right? We had that, the two of wands, two of cups, making decisions. But I'm really stuck on the 3 9s you got. So persevering through wish fulfillment and material wealth building. That's coming hopefully from your roots. of ancients. You are never alone. The strength of those before you flows through your veins. Stand tall in their wisdom. Okay, they had to survive things we never had to survive. That's for sure. Generations of difference. My grandmother, my aunts and uncles, and my family. We always got together on Sundays or maybe even the whole weekend. We just had the family together after we all grew up and had our own. We got together, we made dinner, we had food, we played out in the yard, we helped do the gardens, because we definitely had gardens, flower gardens and food gardens, so we could feed ourselves. I will never, ever hate homegrown tomatoes. I will love them for my life. Cucumbers, onions, tomatoes, peppers. Yeah. Even homegrown squash is better than anything you're going to buy in the store, that's for sure. And I'm not a big squash person, but Roots of Ancients tells us to take from our past. And that's what we did. We planted. We played out in the dirt. We played out in the yard. We didn't play on a computer. We didn't watch videos and play games all the time that were electronic. We went out and sweat in the damn sun. Mama said, "You're going to behave like that? You go outside all day," and lock the door on us. We can't lock the door on our kids today, but you can definitely put them out in a fenced yard and tell them to go do something productive. Maybe they'll dig a hole. Maybe they'll bury some plants. I don't know, but we got to teach them something, right? We want them to grow and be productive. Our children and our children's children and our children's 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 children and grandchildren and all of that. Okay. I think you get it, right? First card off the top. Oh, yeah, Seven of Swords came right back here. So we definitely need to focus. This is coming with your tower. I really feel that now. This is definitely second card. Oh, and here's the tower again. Okay. I can't make this ish up. Okay. The Seven of Swords, the Tower, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and none of my cards are usually in reverse, so I'm gonna leave this one. It's up to you to turn that card upside down, right? The Seven of Cups, though, may be a bit more positive, and I'll tell you why. The Seven of Cups is like you're spoiled for wares, okay? You've got all of these cups, and you think you have to choose from them. You don't know what you're doing next, or what lesson do I have to learn. I mean, look at the okay, let's look at this. Look at each cup. Each cup holds an ideal or something that you've earned or learned, a lesson, money. Like even the World card is there, right? Oh, yeah. Let's go that way. There's the World, right? You have the World, and you also have a few other things like health, right? Your home, people. Look, you got to understand that these aren't options. You're not choosing from them. You've learned these lessons, or at least we hope you have by now, right? With the Seven of Cups, it's water sign, so it's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. That's maybe a person in your life, but when we got the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I'm worried about here. What story are you telling? What story are you telling? Because this is about logic, thought processes, truth. The swords represent truth. So this says maybe you're not telling the truth. Maybe you aren't telling the truth. Definitely some lies going on. I hope no thieving is going on in your lives. Or maybe you're the thief. What are you stealing, though? Okay, let's think about it. What's in those cups? What are you taking that doesn't belong to you? Maybe you didn't earn it yet. Maybe you're still at the Six of Cups wishing. Okay, but the Tower did show up with the Seven of Swords again. So the Tower is coming, and you have to persevere through it. And you have to make a decision to move past the Seven. not to relive the Seven of Cups, the emotions that come with it. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers on this reading from my collective. Yeah, I still see the big three up here. The celebration, the star card, the hope, the victory. Definitely the victory. You also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of this Everyday Wish Tarot, and the Fool card next. Taking that opportunity, you have what you need. You're able to help others. You might not be at the best place in your life right now, but you're okay, right? 6 and 6. And then we have the Fool starting over, taking that leap. You have the Wheel of Time, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the starlit path, and the Hope card. The Star card, the Celebration card, you're finding balance. You have that twice, and 3 nines in this reading. So why does the 7 scare you so much? Why is there still a Tower? What is it you're not letting go of? What are you not letting go of? I feel like there's something you're not letting go. Oh, and here we go, the 6 of Cups. You're not letting go of the past. Something that happened in your past. You're still holding on. You got to let it go, whether it's a person, place, or thing. You got to let it go. The 6 of Cups is, again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You have to move forward. You cannot let this hold you back. You have so much coming in for you. Is it about your ego? Is it about your own sense of responsibility or obligation to something? 17 is like the Star card. There's the Starlit Path card you already had. You're being guided to move forward. You need to move forward. I wish we had some more people in this room, but you know what? I'm really grateful that you will all catch it later. Like, share, subscribe. And guess what? Here we are back at the 3 of Wands. What's next? What are we doing? There's no easy way past this. You have to deal with it. Oh, because it is about your material wealth and building your legacy and staying grounded in the real world. Mother Gaia, make your wealth through the earth. This is an earth card. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's a good card, but it's still something that happens over time. And you got to remember, in your wheel of time, you are building your legacy. You have to continue to build your legacy. You need to eliminate those 7s in your life and move on to the 8. And it's not coming yet. But the 10 of Wands is showing up for you. You're still working really hard. You're still climbing up that hill. You're still doing what you need to do. You see, I keep breaking all my damn fingernails. I'm working so hard. Look now. 10 of Wands is about putting down burdens that don't belong to you also. Completing the cycle of taking care of everybody but you. That's what you need to do. It's not your responsibility. And you go on and on about it sometimes because you feel like you made a promise to somebody else. You made a promise to the universe or whatever. The universe is telling you it's no longer your problem, and you're still saying, yes, it is. I made a promise. No. It's no longer yours. Follow your intuition. Listen to the universe speaking to you. If you remember one word from your dreams, write it down every single day. You know why? You know why? Because it will be a message. And it will make sense when something happens in your life. Follow your intuition. Abundance is your birthright. Stop giving it to everybody else. Celebrate the victories coming for you. You didn't lose hope. No, you didn't. It's still there. 2 6s, 3 9s, the Fool card. Take the leap. But think about what you're doing. This is the season of fire. In this reading, you have more wands than any other collective reading I've ever done, but you also have swords of truth you need to deal with so that you can move forward into your victory, into your celebration. Follow your intuition. You know what you're doing. You don't believe enough in yourself. That's the problem. You know why I know that's your problem? Because the 7 of Cups and you're thinking about too much of what you've already done and where you've been, and it's sitting here like this. Let it go. Let it go. You have 3 9s, the cups, the pentacles, and the wands. You are fired up and ready to go forward with the Fool card. Do it. But make sure this time, when you let the past go, it stays there. 6 of Cups is about nostalgia. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Here's you hermitizing. I had a whole chunk fall out. And the Devil card. This is you, Capricorn. Welcome to my reading. It's also Taurus and Virgo. Understand something. This is your temptations. Your disbelief of self. Maybe thinking there's a better way to do something, even though there isn't. This is the Magician, and it's you showing up with the truth. The Queen of Swords. And I'm going to leave this reading right here where it belongs. The truth has been spoken. The truth will set you free. You will move forward. The Hermit will help you see the light and walk away from these 7s inspired by bad thoughts, your own or somebody else's, bad decisions, your own or somebody, habits you have to break. Just stop denying the truth. You know why? Because the wheel is here. The burden is not yours. It's not yours. Bottom of this deck, we're going to look. Judgment card. It's time to meet your maker, so to speak. You know why? This is the most important decision you'll ever make in your life going forward. To take the leap. Celebrate your tribe, your people, in your victory. You are the light that unites all elements. You. Yes, you. Let your fire glow softly. Your spirit is eternal and whole. As above, so below. Go all in, just like this angel and the star card. You will always have what you need. Thanks for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Donation information I've already given you. And please, I hope the message helped you.